Hello, I'm here with Diva and Garmo, my two beautiful cats. Meow. And I'm here to give you the do's and don'ts about online dating. So I'm Crystal, American, living in Milan after coming here as a model, and I am in quarantine since the 10th of March. But this quarantine is not a self-quarantine where I can just take a stroll or meet someone. No, this is obligated government quarantine. We can only go out for the supermarket or to work. That's about it. Supermarket or to work. Yeah. And we need a pass also. Okay. Do's and don'ts online dating. Do. The first time you register, take your time. Take your time. Look at all the profiles. Look at their where they live, how old they are, single, divorced, kids. If they have a job, what job do they do? What you have in common? They say they like jazz. They say they love cats. They said they've been on vacation in England. See what you have in common. Don't just look at the photos, the pretty face, because that's the big complaint about people online dating. Oh, you have to be Naomi Campbell or Brad Pitt, or no one even talks to you. That can be true. So let it not be true, because you're not looking for a gorgeous woman or a good-looking man. You're looking for a companion. You're looking for your soulmate. So don't just look at a bunch of pictures. Look at the description. Look to see what they have in common with you, their hobbies. You are looking for a companion, a soulmate, maybe your future wife or husband, not just a pretty face. So let's stop just looking for pretty face. So do look at the profile, see what you have in common, see where they live, kids, no kids, and don't just look at the photo, the pretty face, and say, yeah, I like him, I don't like him, he's cute, she's not cute, he's sexy, she's sexy. No, look at the profile. It's a person. It's just as a pretty face. A person, a companion. That's what you're looking for. Remember that. You're looking for a companion. Okay. Messages. Exchange messages, 4 or 5 messages. So don't just, register with the online dating app or dating site. See someone that you like, you start exchanging messages, and after 2 or 3 messages, you want to exchange numbers, you want to meet. No, don't rush. So do take your time. Exchange messages, get to know that person. And don't be in a hurry. What's the hurry? Don't exchange a couple of messages. Oh, there's feeling. Let's exchange numbers. And then an hour later you meet. Nah, that's not a good idea. Exchange messages. Have a conversation with the messages. See what you have in common. If you do, meet again and exchange messages. Don't give your number or ask for someone's number on the first time that you exchange messages. It's just the first time. So meet again, a second time, a third time. Okay, don't move into internet. Don't stay there weeks and weeks and months and months. Some people tell me they've been in Tinder for 2 years and then they said they haven't met anyone. But you don't move into internet. Internet dating is not about dating in internet and having conversation and moving around in internet. It's about meeting someone online in a dating site and having a relationship with them in the real world. So you meet them online in internet, and then you get out of the virtual world and you meet them in the real world. A lot of people tell me, oh, Crystal, no, I'm not into dating sites. I want to meet someone in the real world. I want to have a conversation. I want to, look in their eyes. Well, that's what you do also when you meet someone online. It's just that first time you meet them online, you meet them on internet, you look at their profile. But then when there's feeling, you meet them in the real world. You meet them for a drink. You meet them for an ice cream. You meet them and you look into their eyes. So when you register, look at all the profiles and look at the description and look what the hobbies. Don't just look at the pretty face. Don't just look for Naomi Campbell or Brad Pitt. Okay. And then exchange some messages. At least twice. So the first time you exchange some messages, there's some feeling. So women, you say, okay, it was nice, exchanging messages with you, but I have to go now. And men, nice exchanging messages with you. I'd like to talk to you again. And then the second time that you meet and exchange messages, then if you like, you can talk about, going in the real world, coming out of the virtual world, and exchanging telephone numbers. So women, as I said before, do not give your number. Let the man court you. And men, as I've told you, don't ask her for her number. Say, can I leave my number? I'd like to meet you. I'd like to see you again. I'd like to have a real conversation. Can I leave my number? And then women, when they leave their number, then you send an SMS. You send a message and tell them they can call you. They can contact you. So, don't rush. So what's the problem with internet dating? Everyone's in a rush. You look at the profile. He's cute. She's cute. He's sexy. You exchange a couple of messages. And you exchange your phone numbers. And the next day you meet. No. And then you're disappointed. Of course you're disappointed. You don't even know who that person is. You didn't even exchange anything real. You just, a couple of messages, I'm cute, you're cute, I'm available, you're available. No. You have to have, like a message conversation in internet. And then the phone call. The phone call is so important. So I've exchanged lots of numbers with men that I've met online and internet, but that's not because I gave them my number that I'm going to meet them. No. How many times have I talked on the phone with potential men I thought were interesting, and then like, oh my God, he's so nervous. Oh my God, he's so angry. Oh my God, he's so negative. Not meeting that one. So you exchange numbers. When you exchange numbers, you have a conversation, a real conversation. You talk 10 or 15 minutes. And the first time that you have the conversation, that you hear each other's voice, don't make the date. Don't make the date right away. The first time, just get to know each other. Have a conversation, a real conversation. Ask him about his life. Ask her about her life. See what you have in common. And the basic, single, how long, divorced, separated, widowed, children. Get to really know each other. Ask about the jobs, where they go on vacation. A real conversation to see if you really do have something in common with that person, if you really do like that person. Because if not, it's no sense meeting that person. So on the phone, you're not feeling, you're feeling kind of uneasy. You don't really know what to talk about. Conversation isn't flowing. Conversation isn't flowing. It's probably because there's nothing to flow. You have nothing in common. There's no feeling. So, seem like a great guy, online. You exchange messages, but this is now the 50%, your halfway mark, listening to that person. So, if there is feeling, you got a conversation going, you have things in common. On the second time that you talk to each other, you organize a date. So do have a phone conversation with that person, at least 2 phone conversations before you make the date. Don't, on the first conversation, just exchange a couple of words and then organize a date. No. So take your time. Of course, everyone knows that, first date is a public place. We all know that. We've all heard the horror stories of, the woman letting the man in her house, or the woman getting in the car and him driving off to no man's land. So we all know the horror stories. And that's why people say, oh, internet dating, it's scary. I'm afraid. No, Crystal, we never register. You don't know who it is. You don't know who you're meeting. Risk are 0. There's no risk. There's absolutely no risk in internet dating and meeting someone on a dating site if you use a little bit of your head, meeting them in a public place. Meeting a person in a public place, the risk is 0. The risk is 0. They're not going to attack you or strangle you in a public place. If you like them, the conversation's flowing, you get along, that's wonderful. You make another date, you see each other again. If you don't like them, you're feeling uncomfortable, this person is not who you thought they would be, You thought you had a lot in common, but you don't. C'est la vie. Okay. You went out. You met the person. But there's nothing negative because, you met someone. So you got out of internet. You met someone on internet and you had a drink with them. At least you're dating. You're dating again. Maybe you haven't dated, months and months. You registered with a dating app and now you're dating. You met someone. You exchanged conversation. You know more what you like and what you don't like. So take your time. Positive, take your time. Go into the dating site. Go into the dating app. Take your time. Look at, a lot of different photos. Don't just look at 2 or 3. Look at a lot of different photos. Don't just look at the photo. Look at the profiles. Look at the profile. Actually see who's in there that you have in common with. So take your time. Take your time. Don't rush. Look at, a few photos, exchange messages, and then you want to meet. Take your time. So do take your time. Don't rush. Ciao for now. Crystal, your love coach. Any questions? Write me at thedatingrules@yahoo.com and I will be pleased to answer any questions about meeting your soulmate. And listen, I don't want to hear about dating. Internet dating is for losers or for people who can't meet anyone in the real world, or people who aren't able to have a relationship, so they're on dating apps, dating sites. This is not true. And next I'm going to tell you about all the famous people who have met their partners. Yeah, you know where? Online. And I already mentioned that gorgeous Ben Affleck, that he was registered with a dating app. Actually, I'll tell you the name. It's called Raya. Raya, R-A-Y-A. It's this hot shot, famous, luxury, rich, cool dating app for hot, rich, beautiful, successful people. So if there's a dating app for these rich, successful, famous people, a dating app, a dating site, that means internet dating works. It works. Oh, yeah, it works. It works. I had a great relationship with a man that I met online. I'm actually now talking to a couple of men that I met online. We can't meet because, as I said, I'm in quarantine. We're in quarantine. I've been in quarantine since the 10th of March. If you use it right, if you use it correctly, you can meet great people. Just don't use it, superficially, Swipe, 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 swipe. No, I don't like him. Swipe, 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 swipe. No, I don't like her. It's not about the pretty face. You're looking for a companion. You want to have a relationship. You want someone to enter your life. You want to enter someone's life. That's your goal. And it's not about going online and seeing how many messages you have also. You go online, I only got 2 messages. You only need one message, one good message with that person that may be your future wife, husband, boyfriend, girlfriend. You just need to meet one person. You just need to exchange messages with that one person and have some feeling. You just need to exchange phone numbers with that one person and see that you like them. You just need to meet that one person and hit it off and get along with him or her to begin a relationship. Ciao for now. Mwah. Click that subscribe button, follow me, and if you want to know when my next video is going to be on, click that little bing bing notification bell. Ciao for now. Mwah.